Evening News. I am Kayode Adebayo. The First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, and the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, will spearhead a national prayer session aimed at addressing Nigeria's numerous challenges. The initiative, coordinated with Christian and Muslim religious leaders, seeks divine intervention for the country's social, economic, and security issues under the theme Seeking the Intervention of God in Nigeria's Affairs. Director General of the National Prayer Forum, Chief Segun Afolorunnikan, announced the event in Abuja, emphasizing the importance of unity in overcoming Nigeria's crisis. According to him, the interfaith gathering signifies a collective response with hopes of fostering resilience among citizens and inspiring leaders to find lasting solutions for the nation's stability. He said the prayer sessions will take place over a week, with Muslims congregating at the National Mosque, where 313 participants will recite the Quran, totaling 2,191 recitations dedicated to the national peace. He also emphasized that Christians at the same time will gather at the National Ecumenical Center with prayer warriors from various denominations focusing on Nigeria's ongoing adversities. Organizers hope the prayer session will inspire a renewed sense of purpose and stability as Nigeria moves towards 2025. The Nigerian Senate has vowed to eliminate illegal mining activities that have been depriving the federal government of significant revenue and contributing to the food and physical insecurities across the country. The Senate also aims to establish a safer and more profitable mining sector as part of its commitment. Chairman of the Senate Committee on Solid Minerals, Senator Apan Ekong, stated this during a visit by a delegation to Niger State to investigate the recent collapse of a mining pit that claimed around 30 lives. Ekong emphasized that illegal and unregulated mining operations are major obstacles to realizing the multi-billion-dollar potential of Nigeria's mineral sector, with unauthorized miners using unsafe and environmentally harmful practices. In response to the committee's visit, Governor Mohammed Bago of Niger State expressed the state's readiness to work with the National Assembly to enact laws that will reform the mining sector to benefit all stakeholders, including the federal and state governments, as well as local communities and miners. The Joint Action Committee of the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions and the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities have suspended its ongoing strike for a month. Members of the union told newsmen that they got an alert of payment of a month's salary out of the 4 months the government owed them. The vice president of SANO, Abdulsobo Salam, told newsmen that the federal government should pay for the 4 months they owe them. It will be recalled that the Joint Action Committee of SANO and NASU embarked on an indefinite strike over the withheld salary of its members, on which activities have been grounded in universities across the country. However, after payment of a month out of the 4 month salaries to the unions, in a statement jointly signed by the National President, Sano Mohammed Ibrahim, and General Secretary of NASU, Peter Sadiemi, urged members to resume work tomorrow. The Dangote Petroleum Refinery has alerted Nigerians about the operations of a new depot hired by an international trading company to blend substandard petroleum products in Nigeria. The Group Chief Branding and Communications Officer of Dangote Group, Anthony Chijina, made the allegation in a statement stressing that the move threatens the nation's refining industry and public safety. The statement was in response to a circular credited to the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria and other associations that the price of imported fuel is cheaper than what is being sold by the Dangote Refinery. It indicated that the depot located adjacent to its operations was leased for the objective of blending substandard products that will be dumped into the market and bought by unsuspecting Nigerians. Also, the statement emphasized that any marketer claiming to sell PMS at a lower price than the current price is importing substandard products in connivance with international traders to flood the country with low-quality products. The governors of Bauchi and Kano states and the Arewa Consultative Forum have demanded the release of the minors facing trial for treason in the Abuja Federal High Court. The Inspector General of Police, Kayode Agbetokun, had arraigned 76 End Bad Governance protesters before Justice Obiora Egwatu of the Federal High Court in Abuja, among whom were minors. The the lead counsel to the Inspector General of Police, Simon Law, insisted that it is not unlawful to charge children between the ages of 8 to 12 for criminal offenses, saying that according to the law, only children below 7 are incapable of committing a crime. Meanwhile, senior lawyers, including Chief Mike Ahamba, Ebun Oluwadeburuwa, and Kashope Folua Balogun, expressed divergent opinions on the arraignment of the minors for treason, while Chief Ahamba and Adeburuwa maintained that they cannot convict them of a capital offense. Balogun explained that the law draws a distinction that when a child is between 0 to 7 years, the law believes that he is not believed to be able to commit any crime. Osun State government has commended the old students of Anglican Commercial Grammar School, Osogbo, for their immense contributions to the uplift of their alma mater. Commissioner for Education, Honorable Depo Eluwole, gave the commendation at a get-together organized by the Alumni Association to celebrate the 58th anniversary of the Anglican Commercial Grammar School, Osogbo. He assured of government commitment towards the growth of education sector remains unwavering. The historic reunion, which was the first of its kind, provided avenue for the old students who have lost touch with their classmates for decades to meet and to chart a new course and how to give back to their alma mater. The occasion also witnessed the maiden inauguration of the executive members, who will see to the affairs of the association, with Engineer Yinka Oyewole as the national president. In his speech, the newly inaugurated national president of the group, Engineer Adeyinka Oyewole, promised to provide a transparency and purposeful leadership to the people, just as he pleaded for their support and cooperation in restoring the lost glory of their alma mater. Now to sports. Nigeria's Ministry of Foreign Affairs has reaffirmed the government commitment to protecting its citizens in Libya following a recent ruling by the Confederation of African Football against the Libyan Football Association. This follows a report of an alleged call on Libyan government to arrest the Nigerian workers who are working in Libya without legal papers after the decision by CAF. The CAF decision cited Libya for alleged mistreatment of Nigerian team during a Nations Cup qualifying match. The ministry, in a statement signed by its spokesperson, Ambassador Uche Abuobe, confirmed that Nigerians in Libya are safe and going about their daily activities without interference. It indicated that the well-being of Nigerian citizens anywhere in the world is a top priority, and it will continue to strive to safeguard it at all times. Now on the foreign scene, Kamala Harris and Donald Trump began a frantic last push across the United States swing states, with less than 48 hours of campaigning left to secure a decisive edge in a bitterly fought and historically close presidential election. Reports say over 76 million people have cast early ballots ahead of Tuesday's climax, and the battle is down to the wire, with more states functionally tied in polls at this point than in any comparable election. The closeness of the race is all the more remarkable given its dramatic twist and the fact that the candidates could hardly be further apart in their campaign styles and visions for the future. A final poll flagged some incremental changes in the key battleground states, but the result from all 7 remained firmly within the margin of error. Harris was to spend the day in Michigan, beginning in Detroit before a stop in the Pontiac and an evening rally at Michigan State University. However, Trump centered on Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Georgia, the 3 biggest prizes in the electoral college system that award state influence according to their population. Meanwhile, Trump is expected to reject the result if he loses, as he did 4 years ago, as he harps on isolated irregularities caught by election officials to amplify his claims of widespread cheating. And that ends the evening news on OSBC TV. Please join us at 7 for the major report. Good evening.